going to be. And I'm doing that because I've got a little window of time just now, and I thought I would just take this time because I've had a really busy morning. I've been away from the girls, and I wanted to be able to be fully available for them this evening when I had planned to be with you. So I hope it's okay that this is going to come to you, but not quite live. I'm recording it live, but I guess you can't watch along live. So I'm smudging to begin. I always smudge before I begin any kind of practice or even my work, and I love to do that. But this last week, I've been feeling a bit sort of unwell. I thought I was going to get the cold, but it's definitely not the cold. I think it's just a bit of sort of sinusitis, very mildly. So I'm just trying to take it easy, and I hope that smudging isn't going to get in the way of me singing, because we're going to do Curtain Kriya, which I shared with the women on the last full moon circle that I did. And Curtain Kriya is called the cycle of creation, and it's a lovely meditation, or the best meditation. If you're only going to do one Kundalini meditation, this would be the one. It's great for breaking and changing habits that we're in, for heightening our intuition, and for just all-round healing. So it really helps balance out the hemispheres of the brain and bring us into that's my little timer for our meditation, but we'll get to it. Yes, it allows us to balance out our entire nervous system, our glandular system. So it's really healing, it's really nourishing. And if you can stay with this practice, we're only going to do it for 5 minutes, but you can move the time up so that you're singing and whispering and quietly saying the mantra to yourself for longer periods of time. And really, it's such a wonderful tool for just coming back to yourself and allowing the mantra to carry you, allowing the practice and the mudra to keep you focused, and to gradually allow you to just open into the space that's always available to you. So with that said, we'll begin. If you have a candle that you want to light, you can do that now. If there's anything else that you want to have by you, that's fine too. I'm going to keep my water with me because my throat's a bit scratchy, and I know we've got a bit of singing to do in the meditation, but I'm also going to share this song with you that I wrote for the last full moon circle that I had. So we'll get on with the meditation, and then I'm just going to read a short passage from a book that I love, just to celebrate and honour the autumn equinox and this turn of the seasons that we're now in. And then we can finish with the song and a final blessing, and then I shall let you get on with your evening or your weekend, whatever you have planned. So we'll tune in to begin. So just rub your hands together, bring them to your heart center. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Inhale again. And release. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Har Guru Name, Jagat Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Har Guru Name, Jagat Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Argurename, Chigargurename, Satgurename, Siriguredevename. Just breathe. Keep your eyes closed. And that second mantra was for protection. And we can just begin once the bell goes, and we're singing Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And then we are whispering it for 1 minute, and then we're silently saying it to ourselves for 1 minute, and then we cycle back into whispering and finishing with singing. So my throat's a bit scratchy, so if I cut out to take a drink, just keep up and you'll be kept up. Hands into Gyan Mudra, and we'll begin. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Pressing each finger really firmly as you go. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Just visualize some golden light coming down through your crown chakra and projecting out straight forward through your brow, your third eye, projecting to infinity. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 And then quietly to ourselves. And back to a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Now just sit in this space that you've created here. Call to mind or bring to heart anything that's needing your full attention. Anything that you want to give more of your love to. Bring it here now. Sit with it. And ask your heart if there's anything you need to know right now to feel into the way forward. You can ask for guidance. And we invoke a trusting heart for all that we want to infuse our moments with today and tomorrow and the next. So you can gently come back around. Move your hands, your wrists. Shake yourself out a bit. Open your eyes and come back. So, Kirtan Kriya, cycle of creation, it's so powerful, and it's more powerful the more that we do it. And by sa, ta, na, ma, just by doing this, pressing our fingers firmly and syncing the mantra with the mudra, we come into a different meditative state. Our brain chemistry, our body chemistry, everything starts to slow down. And with this mantra, of course, we are invoking infinity, life, death, and rebirth. And we go round in a cycle because that is the cycle of life. And sometimes it is just such a lovely thing to remember that and to sit with it and to actually channel it into our fingers, into our minds, into how we're feeling, into our entire lives, really. So I love that one. It's such a great one to do. And what I'm going to do now is read you this lovely welcoming for autumn. And autumn, the properties of autumn are emotions, feelings, releasing, surrender, grief, ancestors, maturity, voice, healing, tears, flow, cleansing, clearing, engaging the spirits, overcoming, and forgiveness. And that's from a book called Prayers of Honouring by a woman called Pixie Lighthorse. And she has this beautiful book that's all linked up with the seasons and the cycles. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to read you this part from her autumn section, and it's called Honouring Descent. So while I'm reading this, feel free to close your eyes again And steady your breathing and just allow these words to wash over you. Honouring descent. Thank you for this stunning day of opportunity to stand at the well, staring down into the hollow tunnel. Let us feel the fear of what awaits. Let us lean over the edge, knowing that you hold the golden rope, and let us fall. Today we walk in the darkness. Magnify your shine up above as we lower ourselves down. Fine-tune our night vision so that we can sense each possibility which comes before us, each path, a Milky Way in our periphery. Teach us through the process of descent how to be initiated into the clan of having been there. Open our floodgates with the knowledge that our tears will cleanse the toxic buildup of accumulated, unexpressed pain of generations behind us. Excuse me. And our power to heal it when we agree to take the journey down. Remind us that our tears and perspiration are our natural cleansers. Help us honour the tools we were born with, to express our sorrow and transmute that which is held inside of us too tightly. Allow us the grace to choose our words with care, to pick our battles down there wisely, and harvest our own medicine from the depth. Allow us the opportunity to come up from deep. Excuse me. This is my throat acting up now. For deep breaths in between our descents into the underworld for reflection. Hold our hearts while we do the work in pitch blackness on the hooks, undergoing the little deaths we know are necessary for rebirth. When it's time to return, call us back. When it's time to return, call us back. Extend your hands to us and touch our hearts so that we will rise and step forward more awake than before. Infuse us with life energy which spills over in abundance to our sisters and brothers who are in need of a power boost. Remind us of how much to keep for ourselves so that we can stay in flow and continue in our work as generators. We ask all of these things with respect and admiration for the universal and omnipresent awesomeness of you and the darkness which cannot be avoided. Keep us safe when we must go there. So there we go. It's just part of a lovely series of blessings that just, for me, always really remind me of where I am in the seasons and where I am with myself, and it's just such a lovely book, one I really recommend. But without further ado, I am going to attempt to sing this song to you, but as you've heard, my voice keeps catching, my throat's feeling really scratchy. It's not sore, but it's just playing up a bit, so I think it's probably best if I sing while I've got a clear moment, and maybe I'll have to abandon it, but we'll just see how we get on. I've been living in the shadows most of my life, only ever grappling with the light. And I've been lost to all these circles of time, walking a straight line. But every time that I'm not here, I don't know where I go, I just disappear. And I see myself come back around, turning towards the sun. I see someone I once knew fighting her way to get back to. Hey, nice to see you. It's been so long, but I'm finally home. I've been looking out instead of looking in, seeing myself as some forbidden thing, never quite believing that something was missing. But every time that I'm not here, I don't know where I go, I just disappear. But I see myself come back around, turning towards the sun. I see someone I once knew fighting her way to get back to. Hey, nice to see you. It's been so long, but I'm finally home. But I am a woman under the moon, and I am home. Singing over the bones, raising her up to where she roams. I'm home. And I see someone I once knew fighting her way to get back to. Hey, nice to see you. It's been so long, but I am a woman under the moon, and I am home. Raising her up to where she must roam. There we are. So I think because this room's kind of cold, my tuning had kind of gone out a bit on the guitar, but that's it live. I had to just go with it. And that song came just about a week or so before the Untamed Women's Circle that I held just last Friday, actually a week ago today. And I just had this feeling that I wanted to share it. And it's really encouraged me to just ease a bit more into that creative side of me and to let it be when it's there and to share it when it's sort of immediate and fresh. There's something really important in that for me because it keeps me authentic and it keeps me away from perfection. And I think that has been the thing that's really stopped my creative process. It's given me an incredible block because if things can't be perfect, then I'm not able to share them, which is such a shame, not just for me, but for anyone who has that horrible sense of how can I possibly do this? You know, it's not up to standard and it's just so limiting. And I'm really trying to break through all of these boundaries that I've created for myself that just really don't serve me. And I had posted a little clip of that song onto Instagram, and people had just been so lovely about it. And as I say, this last week I've been feeling a bit unwell. I've been working very hard. I've not been getting as much rest as I would normally get. And I know when I start to miss out on a full night's sleep, even a couple of nights in a row, I'm really struggling. And if I do that too often, I will get a bit more run down. And I think this last couple of weeks is sort of evidence of that. So I'm back to uni next week, and I've got a lot on, a lot of things that I'm heartily and lovingly enjoying and creating for myself and wanting to be part of my life and wanting to be in the midst of, but it's just finding that balance, and I'm not there yet. I've got 2 young kids, and I'm a stay-at-home mum, and homeschooling as well. So I just feel like there's this flood of things, all of which I want, but I think as a woman, once you are at the point where you're reclaiming all the things that, for whatever reason, have been lost to you, temporarily, not forever, but the things that you maybe thought you wouldn't ever get round to, or the things that you've always wanted to do but didn't think were possible anymore. And I feel like I've kind of woken up to the reality that all of it is still there for me to have and to be. And this reclamation, this process of gathering all things about me and my life that I do need for myself and that I really crave for myself, and that I don't want to look back in 20 years and wish I'd started 20 years ago. I don't want that to be my truth. And I want so much to show my daughters that the time is always now and there are no limits. So this is a really interesting time in my life. I'm always curious about where you all are and what it is you're looking at and confronting and wanting to work through. But that's why She of the Wilds came to life. It was a response to a real loss in my life, one that I couldn't reclaim, one that I couldn't revive. And somehow it brought me back to life. Just the grief in that, the grief and the sort of helplessness of there's nothing else I can do here. It very quickly switched me on to what can I do? Where am I anyway? What do I need? What does make life purposeful and meaningful going forward? And this is it. This was it. Connecting with women, connecting with mothers, connecting more fully with my children, connecting with my art and my creativity, engaging my passion for Kundalini yoga and teacher training in that, which I'm about to start. And I'm still training as a psychotherapist. So there's just so much. And I know all these facets of me are really important, and I'm giving them my time. But soul care is the thing that hopefully sustains me in all of those various things. So while I'm a bit low and a bit low energy, and my body is saying to me right now that I need to take better care, even when I thought I was, there's always a kind of, yeah, there's always a limit, and sometimes I can push myself past that and work too long and too focused and too intensely, and sometimes stepping back is just such a lovely way to release all that tension, and then when I come back to it, it feels so much easier to do. So there's so much learning, and I'm really just here to share all of that with you and to bring you into it, hopefully with all of your stuff as well. But thank you for being here. This has been so lovely, and I'm glad I've taken the time now, and I'm sorry that it's not in the form that you thought it was going to be for this evening, but we've taken the time, and I hope you can sit down with this and take the time to listen to the reading and maybe do the meditation along with. And it'd be lovely to hear from you. I hope to hear from all of you in due course. And the next Untamed event is live, and so it can be for women here in Glasgow or women anywhere. So do check that out. I'll be sending links, but thank you.